He says, excuse me, but we've been having this conference for 25 years that way. I said, I understand that, and that's why they called me in. I said, he says, do you know who your audience will be? And I said, well, I think I do, but maybe you could just repeat. He says, well, these are very serious people you're going to be dealing with. They're also very highly educated. They don't have a great sense of humor. And you are going to be talking to them on the 4th day of a 4-day conference, and they're going to be very tired. I felt like asking him, like, what's the downside to this? But you know, in this organization, their problem was that they had been challenged. Sound familiar? Whenever an individual or an organization is challenged, there are always choices. You can get on or you can give up. And these people gave up. It's absolutely amazing how many organizations still turn a profit in spite of themselves. But you and I, we're moving into the 21st century. We can no longer afford that. And the only people that will make it in the 21st century will those who will be there because of themselves. And all of the things that you're learning here at this conference, and things that you already know, and in your pursuit of those things. It's your belief in the value of what it is that you do every day that determines the success of yours and the success of the organization in which you work. At that point, I knew why they called me in. I got a blinding flash of the obvious. But finally, a woman in the back row, she yells out, "It's also rewarding." I thought, she must be new. It's a way of thinking. And the way we think determines the quality of our organization in every component. Its leadership, its customer service, its quality, everything is determined by the level of thinking. Do you think that the average person in this country, in the workforce, has a passion for what they do? Yes or no? You're absolutely right. I was in Toronto not too long ago, read a bumper sticker on a car, read this way: "I'm in no hurry, I'm on my way to work." I thought, now that is sick. That is sick. People are actually proud of the fact that they don't like their job. I worked in organizations where I talk to people and I say, "So how's it going at work?" And they'll say, "Well, I've only got 5 years to go." And being the optimist, I'll say, hey, don't look at it that way. Maybe you'll get off for good behavior. Honest to goodness, you can't believe the Fortune 500 companies in this country that have people who think that way. They're putting in their time. They're keeping their head above water. They're just showing up. In my estimation of all the people I've been able to have the opportunity to experience in organizations across North America, there are only 2 kinds of employees: conscious and unconscious. When a child at age 3 and 4 gets up in the morning, they don't think, "Oh, gee, do I have to get up already?" They're pretty much up and at it. And when they go about to do something they've never done before, I can assure you they do not say, "I wonder if everybody will approve of this." And when we tell them not to do something, they do it again and again and again. And you see, when you live your life in an extraordinary way, you do not get discouraged easily. But the problem is, from childhood to adulthood, we get amnesia. We do. We get amnesia about how great we are. My job in life is to help people to get their memories back. When I think of extraordinary people, I often think of the kindergarten class with the kindergarten teacher, and she was up in front of the class, and she held up a marker, and she said, "Class, what color is this marker?" Now, in kindergarten, if the rule is to raise your hand, this is what the entire audience looks like. Every kid has got their hand up, coming out of their seat. Finally, the teacher acknowledges Johnny. "Yes, Johnny?" We went for a picnic on the weekend. When you live your life at the extraordinary level, you don't have to have the right answer. Most important opinion of you is yours. But we go through life walking on eggshells. All those great new things that you want to do here, I can tell you, people will think you're crazy. That's how you know you're onto something good. Every time you implement one of those new things. But I don't mean to ignore other people. We have to learn how to bring people along. We have to learn how to do that well. We got to be good at communicating. A lot of people who try and make great changes when other people don't understand, they call them idiots. They're not idiots. You just haven't done a good enough job of learning how to communicate. Two most powerful influences in your life and in my life will be the books we read and the people we meet. You've met a lot of people over the last 2 days who can have a tremendous impact on your life, but only if you do something with what you learned. There's a story also in here about Walt when he was 104. One of his friends came along, this was after his third wife had died, and said, "Walt, I see you have a new lady friend in your life." He says, "Oh yeah, it's really great." The friend says, "Yeah, the companionship must be good." The guy says, "Yeah, the companionship is good too." He said, "Walt, that woman is like 3 decades younger than you. Don't you know that there's a certain age when things like that can cause your demise?" Walt says, "Well, if she dies, she dies." The theme of your conference was very appropriate. Building on success, because you people are ahead of the pack. However, the only thing that ensures your success is to never stop moving ahead. And the best time to move ahead is when you already are. Keep up the great work. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.